Hi everyone, I'm Lisa and I've been teaching English as a second language for over 10 years now. Today I want to talk to you about reading. So I hope you have your coffee or your tea. Let's talk a little bit about, is reading connected to your speaking ability? Well, think about these two scenarios. What if somebody speaks really well but they don't read? Is that possible? Of course, you can be illiterate. You can speak and not have any ability to read. But is the opposite true? Well, we normally don't find somebody that can read so fluently to the point where we enjoy listening to them read that they don't have the ability to speak really well. So your reading ability is connected to your speaking ability. However, there is something students fail to do when they read, and that is read out loud. You should not be reading silently the entire time. At least take 5 minutes a day. Everybody should have 5 minutes to read out loud. Why? Why is that critical? Well, when you read, you involve different senses. You are seeing the word. You should say the word so you can hear the word. So you involve 3 senses. When you read silently, you are only seeing the word. So you are only involving 1 sense. So this will actually help you remember what you're reading. But also, as you pronounce the words, you get some training for your mouth, lips, tongue, throat for saying the English words. And this is how you find words as you read that are difficult for you to pronounce. You should be keeping a log of those words or a book of words that you find very difficult to pronounce. So as you read, if you find, I can't say this word, it's giving me trouble every time I encounter this word, well, there's something about that word that you need to take note of. It could be the group of letters together combined that make a sound cluster that's giving you trouble. It could just be the letter that's starting that word. It could be something within the word, the end of the word. So whatever it is, take note of it. You should be reading regularly. So the amount of time doesn't matter as much as reading regularly. You have to read every single day. And if you don't have that habit, you need to start that habit today. Many students will tell me, I hate reading. I don't enjoy reading. And that's okay to admit that. When I was a young girl and I would have a book report and the teacher would say, okay, Lisa, choose the book that you're going to read and write about. And I remember very vividly saying to myself, well, I'm going to choose the smallest book, the thinnest book. If it's thick, I am not going to choose that one because I just wanted to be done with it, write my report, it's over. So I didn't particularly enjoy reading as a young person. I had to develop that skill. So it's a skill you need to develop. So it is absolutely okay to say, I don't enjoy reading. But I do want you to develop that love for reading. As you start to do it more and more regularly, you'll start to enjoy it. So here are some further tips. Read something that you do enjoy. So whether it's a magazine, a book, a newspaper, whatever, pick something that you enjoy. So I don't know why you would read about flowers if you don't enjoy gardening. If you enjoy gardening, grab a book about flowers or a magazine article about flowers, whatever it is. Also learn to read at your level. So if you are at an intermediate level, don't choose anything so easy where you're just breezing through it. You're not really enjoying it because it's so basic. And you also don't want to read something too hard where you're looking up every word. And that's why students don't enjoy reading English, because they will tell me, well, Lisa, I have to stop and look a word up in the dictionary. Like every 3-4 words, I have to look up a word I don't know. Do you know what that means? It means you're reading above your level. You don't want to read so far above your level where now it's not enjoyable. Now it becomes a burden, a hardship. Read slightly above your level. Okay, so start at your level where it's fairly comfortable, and that's really the key. We don't want you not knowing so many words. Then you're probably a little bit beyond your level, too far up. So find something at your level. So once you find material at your level and it's a topic that you think you might enjoy reading about, then just try to do that each and every day. And then you will develop your love of reading, and this is directly related to your communication skills, your conversational skills. One other tip I'd like to give you, you should know why you're reading. Why do I ask that? You might say, why? Because you told me to, because I'm supposed to. No. Why are you reading? What is the purpose? You should have a purpose. Are you reading that day for reading comprehension, just general understanding of the material? Are you reading that day to learn new words? Are you reading that day to examine tenses? Are you reading that day just to really pronounce the words? Are you reading that day for grammar to see the word order, how words are put together? So why are you reading? You shouldn't just read just to read. So make sure that you know why you're reading. So continue to read, pick up this habit of reading every day, and you will develop a love of reading.